Welcome back to the 1932 Sound Podcast. It's your host, Avery Dowell.
You got Mark right here.
And we're here with our artist,
And the guest. Sayonara.
What's up, what's up?
Riz, the wizard.
the Wizard, you feel me? So we're just going to get a little bit deep into your artistry, you as an artist, your background, your history, a little bit you growing up, and some random topics here at the end. So
That's cool.
So for sure, man. So can you tell us, like, what was your moment when you figured out music was what you wanted to go into?
So I had went off to school, so I was playing ball and running track.
All right, for sure.
I was in my dorm and I was just like, bro, this shit not it. Like, I went from hustling every day to nigga struggling, like fucked up. So it was like, damn, I don't like waiting on nobody. So I'm like, how to make something shake type shit. So from there, it was really like I had a conversation with my brother, and he was just like, nigga, do that shit. Like,
yeah,
fuck it, it's a bag in it. But I wasn't chasing the
sure.
money. I was just like, I know if I change over the work ethic that I got in the like sports and like hustling and shit, I could do rap hustling, or I could, you know what I'm saying, have a business type shit, because I was already running the business as it is, like before I went to school. So I'm like,
That's
fuck
what's
it.
up, for sure.
So
So you was kind of on that grind early, you had that discipline, because you said you played sports, man. That ain't easy, like, the practices,
yeah, like I had like scholarship and shit, you know what I'm saying, like for
That's what's up,
school.
yeah.
So it was like shit, just the lack of support I had, just like going to school, like. So it was like shit. I ain't like being broke. That shit was not it. Like,
I think we all can relate to being that broke
That
college
shit
student.
was-
Yeah, for
That is
sure,
not
yeah.
the move at all.
anybody that do it though, I could meet. Like shit, I see people graduate and I be happy as hell for them. Like,
Yeah, so, like, when you made that transition and, like, you know what I'm saying, let the sport go, at that point, I feel like when you go to play college, you kind of got a love for the sport. So was it kind of easier that you found, like, a hard way to just stop playing the sport altogether?
the shit was hard because I love, like, that's something I was doing since I was like young, and I love doing it. It ain't like somebody was like, "Oh, do this. I want you to." No, I was doing love of the game. Shit, like the love of the game, like. Feel me? So it was like letting it go. It was like shit. I just gotta put that same effort into the music, entrepreneurship, like just trying to like shit chase dreams. Shit,
Exactly.
fuck it.
So you talking a lot about the business side of the music. I think a lot of artists they get caught up in the music side of it, the
Right.
artistry of it. But it sounds like you, even from a young age, you're thinking about the business side of
Yeah, like,
working.
cause you gotta think about it like it's really more so like just being on top of everything. Cause shit, if you don't know what you doing, they gonna fuck you over. Like, that's as simple as that. Like, if you don't know what you're doing in this shit, they'll fuck you over. Like, you at least gotta have the basis of shit. Like, nigga, you know, your publishing, your distribution, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then outside of that, like, how can I collect these different, you know what I'm saying, royalties, and what can I create? Like, how can I get my shit on TVs, movies, and like just
Yeah.
doing different shit, like something that's smart to do. Like that a lot of artists not gonna do. Instead of like, I ain't saying don't pay the cameraman, pay the cameraman. Pay the cameraman, pay the cameraman, pay your beat man, pay the producer. I'm saying that out here. Pay them niggas out straight up. No matter if they like shit, I need a band, whatever. Work within your budget. Don't run ball on the budget. You feel
for
me?
sure,
But
yeah.
do your thing. But like take care of your business, so that way when it's time a motherfucker scratch your back later on. Like, if you take care of the producer and the cameraman, they make sure that, oh, nah, that nigga make sure I was straight. Like, feel me? No matter what their price is, work within your budget. It's producers that got $100 beats, like leases, you know what I'm saying? Me, I like the exclusive. Give me the exclusive. But you just gotta be on the business aspect. Like, hey, what you want for a beat? Like how I first started, when I first started rapping, Rich Rowe. Shout out Rich Rowe, my boy. But when I first started, he had like $100 beats. And I'm like, fuck it. Like I was spending money with him, like, fuck it, come on. Cause I ain't want niggas to be like,
Like, I don't mean to cut you up, but it's, like, amazing just hearing you talk about, like, some of this music stuff early, right? I don't know how long you been doing music,
I'm 23 for about 2 years.
People don't learn this type of stuff in 2 years. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? It take a long
like,
time, man.
In 2 years, like I said, Rich Rowe, like me and him so locked in.
Yeah.
Like, cause I was cashing him out on beats. He was, whatever the nigga price was, I was going. That's the only producer I was fucking with.
Yeah.
Like, before I started, you know, different producers started coming to fuck with me and I started going to fuck with them. Whatever you know what I'm saying? I done had 1-800 B before, like, him and Smoke did a collab. I got some shit from him. Fucking EJ Beats. Shit, a couple different niggas in the city, like, I done worked with. Feel me? And just whatever your price is, I'ma pay it. And then shit, same with on the camera side, like shit, whatever your price is, pay it. But if you can, shit, exchange your services with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? If you know what your stature is, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, like
Exactly.
it's like it's hand in hand. It's just all about the hustle of it. Like shit, hey, I got this to bring to the table, you got this to bring to the table. Yeah. Like if y'all can make it shake, you know what I'm saying? Cool. We can get money in the long run, or shit, I cash you out up front. Then that just built the business relationship for real.
So what made you want to be a hustler? Like I feel like that's a word that gets thrown around from a lot of different people. But I feel like to me a hustler doesn't mean doing anything illegal. It doesn't mean doing anything bad. It's just somebody who's a go getter.
Man, you can hustle a job. Like you can hustle a job. Like shit. I done had 9 to 5 before. I done hustled in the streets. Like, I done been every aspect. Like, shit, I ain't always been up. Shit, I done had some downs. Feel me? Like, you can hustle a job. So it's really about your mindset, like, your ambition. Like, what are you willing to do to get to what you gonna get without fucking with your morals and your principles? You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna do something where I'm fucking over somebody in the long run. Like, whether we real close, you my day one mans, or somebody I just know, I'm building a relationship, I ain't gonna fuck you over. Shit, how can we figure this shit out together? You feel me? Like, a hustler gonna get through it. Like, shit, it ain't always about money. It's like, shit, being productive. Shit, go make your bag, but be productive, though.
100%. And that hustle translates perfectly to the music game because it's a whole nother type of hustle that you gotta, like you said, you out here, you gotta. I heard before we started podcast, you in the studio doing 20 songs in 2 days.
Bro, on some shit like that.
That's
like,
a hustle.
Bro, that's some shit like just the hustle, and then like in that environment, it's like a vibe. Like, yeah, I know what my work ethic like, so I'm already stepping. I don't care who the rapper or producer is. Like, I'm already stepping. Hey, my name Riz. Like, feel me? If you don't know me, but if you know me, you know, like shit, I can come off the top. I can write some shit like top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit, just translating yo hustle from I'm getting money to shit, nigga. This shit is a game, and the love of the game, you gotta have that in you.
So like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to go more to like the 20 songs you said you wrote. How did you go into a vibe to even create that? You know what I'm saying? What's the setting like?
So shout out Llama Slime. I had linked with him off of a mutual person, and like we had like, you know, kind of was getting to know each other and stuff, and then like it was crazy because like he had like FaceTime me, you know what I'm saying? I FaceTime him, like we would just chop it up, and then we had just had a session probably like a couple days prior, a session like in the studio. So I got my own like studio set up. So we just chopping it up. He was like, I want to like record some shit. I'm like, I'll pull up.
Yeah.
Like, shit, what up? I'll bring everything. I'll pull up. Yeah. That's just me. That's just how I am. Like shit, if we working, let's work. Fuck it. So I ended up pulling up. So I was only supposed to be over there for like a day. I looked up, a whole week then went past. Like I'm talking about, we was like, shit, I done set up, like,
y'all was
you
locked
feel
in,
me, like, just locked in, just, like, working type shit, like, so it's like, damn, I looked up, I'm like, damn, I've been over here this long, and then shit, the first day, we did, like, 13 songs, like,
that's crazy.
I'm talking about, but most of them was open verses that I already had in the tuck, but it was like, nigga, still, I'm just sitting on shit, I'm just sitting on music, right. And he was like, give me the next one. And all of them, like, I'm like, this nigga going crap, like, matching it. And then the 7, the next day we did 7. We had some producers, like, come over. You know what I'm saying? I had cooked up 4 songs with Rich Rowe. I had Rich Rowe pull up. I had did, like, 4 songs with him just off the top of the head. They probably like a minute 15, just on some quick shit. But I had did that, and then she did 7 fresh ones that wasn't open verses. And then we had cooked up. He had a producer, you know what I'm saying, come over. I had a couple producers come over. We just like cooking up. And shit, that's how the 20 came about. And then we had like other sessions we had went to in between that time span of me being over there for that week. So altogether we probably did like, I know I did 4 individual, and then we did 20 together, about 20 together. And then we ended up going collabing somewhere else. We did like 2 collabs somewhere else. That shit, I don't know if shit ever touched the surface type shit. But it'd be like, shit.
But it's the grind, man, getting into that process of like, you know what I'm saying, discipline. I gotta record, I gotta stay creative. I gotta put my mind to it, you know what I'm saying, no distractions. That is a lot, you feel me? Definitely for any artist. It's really setting your phone aside, getting your mind to the track and just grinding that out.
I'm talking about we just like, man, I remember the day like it was yesterday. Had the projector like playing 2K, like just chopping it up, like watched a couple interviews, just like was chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Like took a couple walks to the stove, cause stove around the corner. It was still kind of like nice during that time. It was like Octoberish, so you feel me? So it was still kind of decent. Feel me? So we was just like locked in and just was working, like just vibing. It wasn't like no, oh bro, I'm like your biggest fan. Like I'm looking like, damn, this nigga hard. He like, damn nigga, you hard as hell. Like you saying some hard shit. Like and we just crunching back and forth. It was just like I experienced that with other people, but it was like nigga to knock out. I'm seeing a nigga do all my open verses, all of them. Like what else? That's all you got. Like I'm talking about shit. I did some shit I didn't produce type shit. He jumped on. I just wrote the whole song. He was like, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna add this right here. Whoa, whoa. And I'm like, got inspired. I'm like, oh yeah, nigga, come on.
So that brings me to the next question. So you know, artists, you know, get locked in the studio doing crazy number of songs. What's your marketing to get your music heard? Like, what's your way to build up your fan base?
That's an interesting question because I'm working on that now.
For sure.
It's really like a blueprint though. Like you gotta have everybody blueprint different.
Right.
You feel me? Like I come from East Warren and Garland, so like I know niggas, but like I don't be in the mix like how I should be. Like you feel me? Like I don't utilize a lot of like people that I be knowing because I don't be, you know what I'm saying, trying to bring our relationship to the forefront like that. It don't really be that like I just keep it like shit, I locked in with who I locked in with type shit, you feel me? Okay. But like shit, utilizing just marketing and just using Instagram the right way. Shit.
Facts.
TikTok, like all type of shit. Like if I bump into somebody, hey, I do this, you know what I'm saying? Like us just having a conversation and them getting to know a little bit of you, and then you like, damn, I fuck with dog. Like, hey, you said you do what? Like, and then they start fucking with you. So I don't know. It's like a different formula for everybody. Like, shit, I know a lot of different people, but shit, sometimes I don't utilize. Like, hey, can you post this? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm working on it though.
That's the beauty of a podcast like this. The artists we bring on, helping them get exposure, helping them get, you know, helping them get build relationships deep because Detroit is a cohesive social scene.
Big ass scene too.
And it's a big ass scene.
But it's small, like
exactly.
Everybody know. I looked up, I'm like, damn, why you know? And I'm like, shit, I forgot where I'm at. Like,
everybody know everybody.
Like,
you only
everybody that bumped into somebody at least once type shit, then seen them. Like, you look up, you be like, damn, I done seen. Oh, that's where I know you from, like, or you know, my cousin, everybody cousin, so.
Yeah. Stay tight in. We listened to your music before the podcast started. Like, you got talent, bro. Like, you got talent. Man, and you know, you already know that.
But it be like, I'm humble, because, like, I know I ain't where I want to be, but I appreciate it. Like, it's a blessing to hear that from somebody that don't know me. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because he only said 2 years. That's, at that point, you know what I'm saying, learning the business and still being that creative. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a big milestone for real too.
Man, like that, I like when niggas that it's not my mans tell me I'm hard. I be like, I'm on to something. Like, but I be humble because I be like, I know just like I done worked this hard, like, it could be gone. Like
100%.
But I had to think I ain't been consistent a year or two, so I can't be like I should be up here with I can't look at it like that, nigga. I ain't been consistent. You feel me? So just looking at it like shit, be consistent. I know I got the talent and the work ethic. Should be consistent, but there's so many other factors that go into like the music. It ain't just creating the music. If it was just creating the music and just putting it out, it gotta be through the roof. But it's like you gotta utilize, like you gotta step out here and there. You gotta, you gotta do different things. You know what I'm saying? And be social, like.
And
I ain't that social like that, but I'm working on it though.
Yeah, I used to be a party promoter out in Las Vegas. I was a party promoter for like 3 years. And the biggest thing, we would go and book artists to come perform at the club. The biggest thing, like you said, is like if you got a relationship with somebody who work at the club,
that should get you far.
Yeah.
Get you far
That
as
should
hell.
get you far. You feel me? Cause like I know it's niggas who is ass getting a bag. You feel me? But it's not about what you doing. It's about who you know. Exactly. And I had to learn. I had learned that like in school, like in college and shit. Like it ain't about like shit. Like when you get into like frat parties and it's about who you know. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like shit. And then coming up, like college good for like networking, especially if you don't know like damn what I want to do. Go to college. I tell niggas go to college if you don't know what you want to do. Go to school, bro. Like, don't just be out here dangling, cause you could meet people from all over. You never know. Like shit, I looked up one of my cousins is playing for the Browns right now, and somebody I went to school with, played ball with, down in college. He a tight end for the Browns. You know what I'm saying? And like they evolved. You feel me? And I got dudes still down in college playing ball. You know what I'm saying? Like about to make their mark through the way. You know what I'm saying? Of the football shit. So it's like. Shit, I see different shit. So it's like you just gotta network when you in different spaces.
Period.
Whether it's college, parties, whatever. Like shit. Your context is your biggest friend. Like,
for sure.
Even if y'all not talking every day, like maintain your relationships. Like even if it's just hey, how you doing? You alright? Like damn, you know what I'm saying? Or you see him on the ground, I'm proud of you.
That's a clip right there. We gonna say that.
For real.
It's a bar.
That's something I learned though. Like. But just maintaining your relationships, cause you never know. Like you never know who might be who might be the next Jay-Z, who might be anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, it ain't even about that. It's more so like just maintaining relationships. It ain't even about what a motherfucker can do for you, but it's about like just being a good person. Moral of the story: be a good fucking person. Shit.
So you know what I'm saying? I want to take it back to the music for a second. So you know what I'm saying, recorded a little bit earlier. What is the plan with the music and what you gonna do with the music you have? Because you obviously been recording. So what's the move with it?
I've been working with Ring Got Drip, Rich Rowe, obviously, different producers. Shit, I'm open to work with different producers. Got a nice bag for you. You feel me? Don't come talking crazy though. Don't come talking crazy. And then it's a couple of producers that I want to work with, like Dom on the beat. Shit, just a bunch of producers for real. Like I got a list that niggas I want to work with, but you feel me? But as far as the music, getting my videos together, which I'm taking the rest of the summer for to do. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, December, January-ish, drop, go on a nice run. You feel me? Just show consistency. You feel me?
For sure.
My plan to be consistent for 2 years, lock it in. Feel me? See where that shit get me, cause I ain't really got nowhere yet. Not being consistent, so shit. Just kind of change it up real quick.
So what's your end goal for your music? Like obviously you want to take care of your family. You trying to get signed? You trying to have your own label? You trying to be on Big Sean?
I want to be, man. The sky not just the limit. Like shit, I ain't gonna say fuck a deal. Like shit, if the right situation come around, I know how I want to structure it. Like either distribution deal, you know what I'm saying, type thing. You know what I'm saying, to where I can get in certain doors and expand it. But the independent bag, a nice bag, but it's like, and when you look at it, it's like niggas who was independent end up getting a deal. Like Ice end up getting, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know the details behind the deal, but seeing how he was independent for so long, end up getting a deal, you know what I'm saying? Or distribution deal, how Empire come to get niggas, or CMG, QC, whatever. However it get played out, but it's like I know how I want to structure it. I want to be able to know more about the business more than what I do know. I want to
Facts.
get my music on TV shows, movies. I want to venture off in like sports agency, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously real estate, shit, rental car service, like different
Expand
passive
your yeah.
incomes, you know what I'm saying? Not just the music, like you can go get a bag off the music, but shit, hearing my shit in like movies and shit is like, damn, they watch it in a movie type shit. So that'd be
Yeah.
crazy. So that's really
So you
like
thinking
my
you thinking more like licensing your music,
yeah,
doing
like
yeah,
like shit like that, cause the shit like be dope. Like shit.
yeah.
That's how I think about shit. Like seeing how other artists then came up and kind of showed the blueprint of like you get it in movies. You can go here. You can go here. You can go here. I just feel like shit. That's passive income. I can look up and have $1 million check just waiting for me off of a movie. Like shit. Then
Facts.
like I had heard an artist like in a movie like they song in a movie and I'm like
Yeah,
I low key like this song.
one of my boys was telling me about sync licensing deals, man, and just getting that check. And it's a lot of even small things. Like, I don't want to say small, but like love and hip hop, right? That might not be as big as a blockbuster movie, but they're also looking for
Millions
songs.
of people be watching
Yeah,
that though. So it's
yeah,
like nigga be like, damn, who is damn, hold on.
yeah.
Hey, Shazam this real
Yeah,
quick.
facts. So
Hear me?
it's a check like all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Just
Sure.
that's crazy. Yeah, for sure.
So we left off talking about with your vision, your goal with your music career. So obviously we talking about licensing the music and stuff like that. But you said the right situation come up, the right deal with the right you already want you just want a distribution deal.
No, like shit, it just structure, the structure. You feel me? Like
Right.
I ain't about to sign everything away. You feel me? Like shit, I done worked too hard. Like niggas don't be having creative control over they stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like on top of like me having a video production team. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a business in itself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to have a bag for niggas I got working the camera and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like shit, make sure the producers get taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Who I'm locked in with. Make sure the business get taken care of. So I can learn more. It ain't just like oh just give me 100 M's real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like on some quick money type shit. They ain't giving niggas just.
So you want to make sure that they're able to keep like creative control.
Yeah,
see
like
the
creative
vision through the
control
process.
and like you feel me, see my shit. Like of course you going more like a partnership.
Okay,
Not like
yeah, for sure.
I'm a slave, like I'm just working. They gave me an Emerald tool, I gotta pay that back. Like and then look up, be like, they put me in a fucked up deal. Like, no, you control the narrative, cause we in that day and age where it's like we don't need a label. But it's like in order to go through the roof, like overseas, you need a partnership. Like shit, them people overseas be behind, so it be like they catch on to a love baby, they be like, oh my gosh, like or like shit Drake, shit type shit. So it be like you look at it like that, like shit. I want to go get the overseas money too. I like that's you experiencing the world, shit. I want to be able to go to China. Like, I just seen Meg was in Japan. Like, I want to do some shit like that. Then she got dancers, so it's like, you know, they get a bag. They experiencing the world too. They get a bag too. So it's like, shit, looking at that, it's like, man, my North cameraman having fun, doing little shit. Like, our whole team over there eating sushi, fresh out the ocean and shit. So,
100%, 100%. That's beautiful, bro. So let's talk about a little bit about like your upbringing. So to see what got you to this point. So what was Little Riz like?
Little me, bad as hell though. Bad as hell. Like I used to be angry, like real angry type shit. Cause like my dukes had passed away when I was 7. So like I was just thrown in the jungle. Like I grew up on East Warren Garden, like I talked about earlier. Like my great grandma, she had raised me. You know what I'm saying? So I had seen so many different shit. Like you know. Shit, I was into a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit type shit. And then seeing my uncles, you know what I'm saying, do different shit. So it was like, shit, product of your environment. But just like, in life, you got 2 choices. You either gonna push through, or you gonna be like, I'm gonna be like everybody else, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You got a choice. You either gonna, it's literally a marathon. Like, if it get too much for you, walk. jog. Shit, run, sprint. You know what I'm saying? Whatever works for you. If you need to take a break, go. Yeah. But Lil Me was like, shit, on the same type of time, just I was bad. Like I was into everything. Like shit, abandoned houses. Like shit, smoked weed. Like playing street ball. Like manhunt. All types of little crazy shit you do in the hood. Like I remember going to the store. You could nigga go to $5. You would be rich as hell coming out that bitch. Like quarter juice, $9. Like
that shit's crazy. That shit different.
nigga, you ain't got it, fuck it. Nigga, put it on my tab. Like, yeah, that bitch, like, riding bikes, stealing bikes, like,
Oh man.
shit, jumping off garages, like, just doing little, when you in elementary, you doing dumb shit, like, I wanna see how high I can jump on the swing, nigga. I'm gonna jump off this bitch, like,
That's accurate, though.
scrapping, beating niggas' ass, like, all types of shit, like,
Yeah.
all types of shit. Like doing dumbass shit, like looking back, like this shit was dumb as hell. We was doing some dumb shit.
We used to go to the when I was a kid, we used to go to like a school that grew a garden. And we used to go in there and eat the food, man. Just go in the garden,
Like,
pick the fruit.
man,
bro.
I done did some dumbass shit, like with my childhood friends, like I done did some dumbass shit, like some shit I'm looking like, how did you do that? Like
Yeah.
but you live, you learn. But Love Me, I was like active. I was like in sports, like shit.
Yeah.
You got chased by dogs, like shit. Like and then as I got older, what really made me want to turn the sports shit up, cause shout out my auntie, cause she hugged me. She didn't want me to play pal. She didn't want to deal with like the kids and shit. So she ain't really want to deal with me like playing sports and you know I don't know if she really wanted to be involved. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna hold her like that. But like she kind of hugged me. So like I was at the age where like I was mad as hell. Like I was mad as fuck at the world off of my situation, off of what happened. So I didn't really know how to process emotions. So I was just mad as hell, like scrapping with everybody. Then this old head, like I was playing street ball one day, and like my man's, we the same age, but him and his brothers, like his brothers and them, they older. You feel me? They hang with my like older cousins. I call my brothers and shit. So like we was just playing like street ball type shit in the middle of the street. And I'm juking niggas left or right. This one Reggie Bush was playing for the Saints. Niggas like, this little Reggie Bush right there. I took that shit and ran with it like, niggas can't stop me type shit. And I from there developed that mindset of like, fuck what niggas was talking about, you can do this shit. And then shit, grew the love of the game. And shit, played everything under the sun. You know, they hood niggas play football, track, basketball type shit. You feel me? So, shit from there, just shit, playing sports, hustling, shit, fending for yourself, figuring the shit out.
Yeah.
That's really it for real. Like, other than doing little hood shit, little bad shit, like, I used to always stay suspended. Like, elementary school, like, cussing teachers out. Shout out Miss Petway. She the GOAT. Feel me? If you went to Hutchinson, if you know, you know. You feel me? She kept me out of a lot of trouble. You feel me? Like, I was always in trouble. Like, always in trouble. Like, the office ain't never not see me. Like, I was bad as hell, cussing people out, doing shit. Then I got, like, older. Start figuring this shit out. Like, I can't just be getting in trouble. Yeah. Like, she ended up, you know, taking the sports shit a little serious and little, like, going to school outside of the hood, and they had, like, middle school sports. So it was, like, that shit kind of, like, nigga was, like, track, football, basketball, some shit I ain't never seen, like, in the hood, because in the hood, it's only basketball and elementary, like, and then, like, you got PAL, and it's, like, you got that, but like when you go to middle school, you don't really got football, track, you know what I'm saying? Like they actually put a little bit more into their kids, you know what I'm saying? Out in the birds type shit. It was like I was still tapped into the hood, like still going back, kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Until like I was busy with football summer, so it was like shit. I ain't had time to just be kicking. I was doing the sports shit. Feel me? Thought I was about to go to the league type shit. Like, shit, I ran track basketball all through like middle school, high school, ended up getting like a scholarship at Notre Dame College in Ohio.
I work.
And Notre Dame College, it's a D2 in Ohio. So I went there for a semester. And then my boy TB, we had played ball and shit. And he had went to this school. It's like a D3 school, Bluffton. So I ended up transferring there. Like, but I only did 1 year of school because I'm like, bro, I was sitting in my dorm like, bro, I'm fucked up. Like, nigga, bro, me and that nigga was like in the dorm, like, figuring this shit out, like, figuring this shit out, bro. Like, I'm talking about shit, nigga.
Shit's different, man.
We probably had like, at one point we had like $50, had to like manage type shit, and then was like, man, we about to figure some shit out. Got the hustling and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, doing what we had to do to like make some coins real quick. Niggas was getting up going to lift weights, and I'm just like, nigga, this too much. Like,
We can talk about that for a second, because I think a lot of people, you know, they get they living in America. Every time you look on TV, it's like the college experience. They want to go in. And
don't listen to that shit. Fuck all of that
it's
shit.
like the media will paint this picture like college is the greatest thing ever. You get there, you're broke, hungry, cold. Only thing that's keeping you going is the girls on campus.
I ain't struggled that much since I was like young coming up. Like, you know, you be in the hood, you don't really got all the funds. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
shit, it's either noodles or you got something good cooked type shit. You feel me? So it's like, shit, nigga, it just took me back to like, damn, I just came out of this. Like, nigga, I was all high school, I'm hustling, figuring this shit
at
out.
the poverty line.
I'm like, nigga, I'm back at square one. I'm
Like,
like,
for me,
oh,
like,
no.
when I was in school and shit, so the difference is that you still feel like that, but it's people around you that really got it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's the disconnect. You can't even relate to people sometimes because like I'm in a spot where they don't even understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying?
What I will say is, so I did 2 semesters in school. So my first semester, I was in Cleveland. I was at Notre Dame College. So like, I was like smooth there. Like I was smooth because it was like you was still in the city. Like you know, Cleveland is like it's probably like 10, 15 minutes outside of Cleveland. So like I was smooth because like, you know, I was like, you know, figuring the shit out, like, you know, getting by type shit. I was cool because I was playing sports, like they was making sure niggas was fed type shit. And then I ended up transferring, and then like I ended up going from the city to like country. So it was like, damn, maybe when I look at it, like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have transferred. But I'm like, the way the sports shit was going, I wanted to play. Like I was red shirt. So I'm like, bro, I want to play. Like, but that's when I learned timing, like everything timing. Like, nigga, I was going up against niggas who was about to go to the league, like hold my own. So it was like, damn, I could have still thugged it out. Feel me? Then shout out my boys at NDC. They ended up going like I think the next year, like end up winning the conference championship, like back to back type shit. So I'm proud of them niggas. Like damn, I would have had 3-4 rings myself. But I'm like, everything happened for a reason. Like, you know, shit. But everybody's situation different. Like, shit, I didn't feel like I had no support for real in college. Like, and I'm sitting there like, damn, I'm going through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit fucked up.
I remember that. For sure. No, I had got a scholarship to go to college, so I got it was covering my tuition, it was covering my room and board. So the only thing I had to pay for was like my food.
Right.
But I was in there, and my scholarship we had to like it was a leadership scholarship, so we had to have a leadership position in these organizations, and it was cool because we were leaders, had these these big followings and stuff like that. Bro, when I tell you I was down bad, Like if it wasn't on my meal plan, I couldn't take a girl to the movies.
Bro.
Niggas that had no money for no clothes.
And then what's crazy is like, and this what I say about like, your phone, your contacts in your phone, like niggas is going through it with you. Like niggas is going through it with you, cause some niggas is in the same boat where it's like, damn, nigga, I can only eat in the cab. I can't go nowhere else. Like I can only eat in the cab, bro. So it's like, feel me? And like I made some good connections while I was like all through Ohio. Like even when I transferred, I still had my connections in Cleveland. Like I still to this day, I still talk to, you know what I'm saying, dudes that I didn't like that was technically in my class during that time. You know what I'm saying? And like just all the connections I done built, even when I transferred, like I met people from all over, like from LA, from Atlanta, from New York, from Cincinnati, from obviously Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? Columbus. Like obviously, you know, I know niggas in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? From niggas from Milwaukee, like Texas. I'm looking like, nigga, it's hot where y'all stay. Why y'all come up here? Nigga, it get cold. Niggas like, just want something different, bro. Like, I'm like, shit, I get it. You feel me? But, like, niggas was going through the similar shit. Like, man.
So that's why when it comes to doing this music thing, it's so important to focus on the bag first. Like I think you doing it 100% right. Like you're focusing on the bag because you actually want to actually pay your photographer, pay your engineer, pay your producer.
Because you hear them niggas, the videographers be like, nigga ain't even pay me, and then niggas be looking like, call all this money, but you or the producers really be holding your rappers like. And they be like, niggas ain't paid me, or niggas talk about all this money shit, man, ain't paid me. I'm like, I don't want to be like that, nigga. Shit, even I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It been times where, like, that nigga tell me his price, and like, I be like, all right, okay, you feel me? But I know today's price ain't tomorrow's price. You know what I'm saying? So shit, if I do come back around, I'ma just make sure I got extra just in case it be a bigger bag this time. Feel me? It been times where I've been like, I gotta put the music on hold because I got life shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, you can't spend money here. It's only you investing into yourself. You can't spend money here when you gotta make sure, shit, you got bills to pay. Shit, I gotta make sure my priorities set up. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the whole thing with the music shit. Like, you said your all right, man, you feel me? All right, that's a little bit out of my range right now, but you feel me? I'm just hustle a little harder so I can make sure my, you know what I'm saying, my priorities set up, but I can invest into my dreams. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, be like that sometimes.
What's your main hustle right now?
Shit.
You ain't gotta go into it if you
I'm
don't
talking
go.
shit, but shit, just really like every day make some money. No matter what you doing.
Yeah, for sure.
No matter what you doing, like, that's my motto. Every day make some money. Like, no matter if you at a 9 to 5, after you get off the 9 to 5, go hustle. You feel me? Cause everybody always needs something done. Shit, a nigga be like, I need a nigga to come paint. Shit, I throw on another hat. Shit, I know how to, hey, shit, for real. Sure. Like, niggas be like, hey, I need some weed. What you need? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just hustle. Shit, you ain't gotta incriminate yourself or nothing, like, you know, do no crazy shit.
I did want to ask you before we move off of music real quick. What are like some musical, I guess, inspiration? Some people that got you like hip to or you know what I'm saying? You wake up to, you grind to.
I ain't gonna lie, I got like so like I be listening to old R&B shit. So like I rap, so like I don't be wanting to hear the rap niggas all the time, bro. So, I feel Cause it be like, you will hear some bullshit. Man, that shit a fucking vibe for one day. Like, you'll be mad as hell. So, like, I be trying to listen to, like, more so R&B. But, like, of course I'm going to listen to the street shit, you know what I'm saying? But just so it's just, like, a different perspective. Like, that shit is, like, a little bit easing versus the fuck bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like, just talking crazy like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but more so, I'll say musical influences, shit, soulful shit, like, I'll name some R&B artists, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott.
Oh, you talking about real soul.
Alicia Keys, Tara J, BJ Blair, Aja Bree, shit. R&B artist is the name, and then on the rap side, like, obviously niggas gonna say Jay, you know what I'm saying, Nas, you know what I'm saying, Big Pop, you know what I'm saying, like different shit from different areas, like, who else? Shit, Kanye, 50 Cent,
Okay. Yeah.
shit, for real, Timberland. I say,
So as an all-time producer, if you could go work with anybody right now, what's that one producer? Yeah, I gotta work with you right now.
industry or city, or y'all want
Man, it
both?
could be any producer.
do
Like,
both.
I do both. So, damn, in the industry, fuck, shit. I say, damn, that's a good one. All time, either Pharrell
That's hard.
or Kanye.
That's very hard.
Cause
I
I
mean-
feel like both. I feel like both will bring some out of me that's like crazy. Like,
yeah.
cause
yeah, for
every
sure.
producer brings something different out of you. Like, every producer brings something
Yeah.
different out of you. And then like in the city, I already told you I want to work with Dom. I'm Dom on the beats. I want to work with her. Shit. Damn near every producer in the city. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's like for sure. Like shit. Make it to the top with the niggas in the city. Like
Facts.
shit. Like John Boy, hell of a Ant Beats. Shit, just to name of like a couple.
Facts.
Like that's like legendary status to me because they done did so much for the city. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Dame dot payroll too, cause they make beats, like, and they make some hard shit. So it's like, damn, nigga, them five for sure. Like, on some shit, cause you don't know what a nigga bring out. Like,
Facts.
nigga come sample,
Big
nigga
facts.
come some hard rap R&B shit, like, nigga come hard trap shit, like, you never really know.
Facts.
I say that'd be my like producer wise. Yeah,
Fact.
producer wise, yeah.
So let's talk about relationships real quick because you Riz, obviously you got swag, pulling the girl you want. How do you manage being an artist and hustling and grinding and still manage all your girls?
Oh, I ain't got all though. I ain't got all. Shit, I ain't got all. You feel me? But like, damn, it's like a balance of time for real. Like, it's really a balance of time. Like, if you dealing with somebody and you like chasing your dreams, it's kind of like that person gotta understand. Like, I'm chasing. Like, I got dreams and aspirations I'm trying to chase. Like I got kids, so it's like, you feel me? I gotta balance. You get the balance of time, but as a man, you can't win. It's like, what you gonna do? You feel me? It's about the balance of time. Like, I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna text you all day. Like, cause I be trying to make some money. Like, it's a million ways to a million. I'm trying to get two of them bitches real quick. Like, shit, and build from there. But like a balance of time, cause like it be times where I write, or like I be like in my studio space at the crib and just coming up with ideas, or like coming up with a concept for a video, or just trying to stay productive. Cause it's like I'm the only one investing into myself. So it's like, if you can't add some type of value, you can't be around.
Damn.
Whether you friend, family, woman, whatever, you can't be around. Like, cause don't nobody want to hear nothing negative. I'm trying to hear positive shit. You ain't gotta tell me I'm the coldest rapper in the world, cause I know that'll be cat. You feel me? Like, I know his niggas probably better than me. You feel me? Humbly speaking. But like, you gotta come around and add value. Like, yeah.
But on that, like, as an artist, I feel like you gotta have that mindset that you're like, man, I'm the dopest artist. I deserve, you know what I'm saying, to
Yeah.
do that. So like, if people are not around you putting that type of energy into you, it's kind of like, how do you expect me to get ahead if you don't even believe in me how I believe in
Right.
myself? You know what I'm saying? You got to be the first to believe in yourself, but you need people around you that's going. If you're not trying to help me become the shit, why would I want to be around
Right.
you? Because as an artist, that's the
Yeah, you gotta
the
have the
grind.
confidence in yourself. But I'm humble enough to know, like, I know, nigga, I probably can run laps around her. Like, feel me? But he been in the game longer, so he probably got a little one up. So I heard the nigga don't write, so he probably is here and be in 2 seconds and be like, I got something. You feel me? But shit, I might come and be like, first 3 seconds, oh, yeah, I got something too. You feel me? So
Facts.
I'm confident enough to know, like, I know I'm talented. Like, I know I'm different. I know, like, I can put the shit on like and be myself. You feel me? I ain't trying to be nobody else. Feel
Facts.
me? And people fuck with the authentic you. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And I feel like if you gonna be around, you gotta see that like not just the potential of like me as a man, but like whatever I'm doing, you gotta big me up, cause whatever you doing, I'ma big you up.
Facts.
Talking about like if it's a woman, you know what I'm saying, a woman involved, like you got a business, everybody got some type of hustle that turned into a business. So if that's the case, I'ma support you, you know what I'm saying? I don't expect nothing in return, but I'ma support you. It'd be cool to have that back though, like, you know what I'm saying, that same type of support. Shit,
Facts.
support will go a long
I mean,
way.
like in a relationship though, you can't necessarily like I feel what you're saying, but it's almost like, man, it gotta be some type of give back, you know what I'm saying? If you give me, it gotta be the moment,
But
like, you know what I'm saying?
how I go into a lot of things, like whether it's business, family, friendship,
Yeah.
woman, I don't have no expectations.
Right.
Cause when you have expectations, like
Easy to
you
be let
gonna
down,
be, you gonna be like, damn, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I just handle everything. Like I don't expect nobody to do nothing for me, help me out.
Yeah.
That's why I say, if I need to, I cash you out. Like I cash you out. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't expect you to be like, well, oh, you do this and you don't think how I think. I could bring something to the table. You could bring something to the table. We can exchange it. It don't always got to be about money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's all about how you look at the way of shit. Like, feel me? In a relationship, you want that same energy back. Like, if I'm feeding you good energy every day, I'm saying something positive to you. Out of 365 days in a year, 365 days, nigga.
Yeah.
I can't do it every day, but I'ma try to. Like, I'ma try my best to. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we human, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, some days I might be like, man, fuck all of this shit. Like, I don't want to rap. Like, it been days I done like, fuck this shit, I don't want to rap.
Yeah.
I like call my brother in, nigga. I'd be like, bro, fuck this shit, bro. This shit, fuck all of this shit, like, and just be mad as hell, like, man, fuck this shit. He be like, bro, nigga, we almost there, like, nigga, we almost there. It be days he'll call me. I'd be like, nigga, we almost there, nigga. We almost there. We can get there. We close. We just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Like Dory said, keep going, just keep swimming, type shit.
So real quick, how do you think that fatherhood had changed you for the better, changed you for it?
Man, fatherhood. I would say it changed me for the good, like for the greatest outcome. Cause it's like I cannot miss a step. Like I can't miss a step. Like at all. Like nigga, I gotta shoot better than Curry. Like all my shots have to count. So whatever I'm investing my time into have to matter. Mm-hmm. Whether it's a long run or short term, whatever I'm investing into has to be on point. Like my time, my money, you know what I'm saying? Like money come and go. But like when you got kids, shit, every time I look up, they growing. You feel me? So like even when I got nephews and nieces and little cousins, I done seen these little niggas grow and be like, eat a whole house up. So it be like, shit, food ain't nothing cheap. So it's like, nigga, you either gonna get some more money or you gonna be a deadbeat. Like, feel me? So it's like, shit, you look at it like that. Like, as a man, if you ain't the best father that you can be, at least the best father you can be, you wasting time. Like, you should not be on this earth. Like, and I ain't saying I'm like world's greatest father. You feel me? Because it be times where, like, I had to be honest with myself. Like, damn, I'm trying to make sure, like, I'm, as a man, you thinking, like, I got to make sure that all the bills paid. I got to hurry and get some money. Like, and it just be the littlest shit. Kids will go through the roof. Like, just the smallest time you do. Like, little thing you do with them. Time. It don't even be about, like, what you can bring. Money. Oh, how to put you in new J's, this, that. They don't care about that. Our son be like, hey, give me your phone. Let me see Paw Patrol. Like, get on YouTube. And it be happening, like, time management with him with that. Like, oh, come on, we about to color, go for a walk. We about to go to the park or something. Like, feel me? Type shit. So, as a father, it teach you time management. Just managing, like, you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. And that shit carry over to other shit. You know what I'm saying? Just your patience and like how you deal with your emotions. Cause shit, it could be frustrating. Like we was in Target one day. This nigga took off on me. I'm like, damn, this nigga got low. I'm talking about,
Tell me, your son he just ran
bro.
off.
Cause I was grabbing, I was like putting shit in the, like, you know, like he was with me while I'm doing my little shopping for the crib. Like I'm grabbing tissues and shit. He get low. I'm like, damn.
You think he got the I guess the DNA to do sports just the same then?
I hope so. He about to be 3, so like I hope I hope something pay off, cause shit. I hope something, no matter what you want to do. Like man, I don't give a fuck if it's baseball, nigga. If you want to be an actor, computer scientist, I don't know, shit, world's greatest hacker, I don't know, shit, anything possible, shit, whatever you want to do, we gonna invest into and give you the best of the best. Feel me? Cause it's like, why wouldn't I not give you the best? You feel me? Like, I didn't work this hard just for you to not figure the shit out. Like,
Facts.
I don't care if I gotta start over the investment. If you be like, cause you know when you young, you doing like sports and different activities and figuring out your niche.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's gonna be expensive, shit. You gonna blow the money anyway. Shit, invest into your kid, cause shit, that shows you as a person. You as a parent shows you as a person. Feel me? And like, I can't necessarily say he's gonna be the best person ever. I can't say that. I don't know that. I can just raise you to, you know what I'm saying, a good way.
That's deep.
I can just raise you a good
deep.
way. What you do with them tools is on you, Bob the Builder. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So that's really parenting. That taught me some shit. Like,
That's deep.
taught me some shit.
That's deep. You got something else?
Man, man. So yeah, man, you just kind of speak jewels today, man. Kind of spit some jewels.
23 years old, dropping jewels. Like,
Bro,
like,
you got to. Young nigga with the old soul. Like,
we gonna keep working with you because, like you said, we create this podcast to be able to obviously get exposure to new artists coming up in the city, and also to like network with people inside the city. Because like you said,
for sure. You
we can only do so much,
man,
as individuals. When we work together, you know, sky's the limit of what we can accomplish.
I'll say this: if like us as a city, like do better than what Atlanta showing, like the blueprint, we'll go through the roof. Cause niggas is already like Detroit been that, but we just now getting the recognition, like for the music, the fashion, all of this shit. So it's like if niggas can put the egos aside and be like, damn, it's a bag and all of this shit. How can we figure out how to get the bag together? You feel me? Like, how can we figure that part out? Work as a like well-oiled machine, so it's like, man, you still going. Cause Atlanta been running. Yeah. Man, I ain't stopped. Them niggas look like Jamaica.
And,
like,
and really, in my humble opinion, like Detroit really started that. Like when Big Meech
started that. Showing niggas how to come together from everywhere.
When he went down there to Atlanta, to Miami, started really spending money and blowing money like that.
Yeah.
That's when the music scene really started popping off, because now niggas got something. Like when I was in Vegas, like people always used to wonder, like, how you every night you got 10 girls at a new section partying, turning up. Like people want to identify with that lifestyle. They want to identify with something that they can't get. Like people can get, you know, some weed and some
they want to be
shit.
connected to the culture.
They want to be connected
Detroit
to the culture.
is the culture. Like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
We're the epicenter, really.
I
of the culture.
I really think Jesus from Detroit. If you want to be for real, I'm bad for real. 'Cause everything that come from Detroit be like, like top tier. You feel me? Like we could be from the same city. Like we might talk shit to each other, but if another nigga be like, Detroit niggas this. Shut your ass up. Like, it's like one of them cousins, like, you don't really fuck with, they be talking all the shit, like, ain't even got no money. What are you talking about? Like, you still sleeping on the couch at girl crib. Like, fuck on. Type shit, but like Detroit come together, like,
it take you Detroit, you really the culture. So that's what we're talking about. Like we trying to come together, like start small, but then start to grow. Like if we can create a platform, something for the city to really shine a light. We already got connection with people who can do shows. We got connection with people who can obviously you know how to produce. Obviously we know people who
Type
know how
shit.
to interview and do shit like that. If we can create some sort of movement.
Then it's like also niggas who already be at that top platform, they gotta be like give niggas they flowers too. That's on the come up. Like I see what you doing.
That's
you know
the
what I'm
whole
saying?
business.
And I think that's the part
all
of like
we asking for.
that's part of the Atlanta culture I feel like they have is that and Detroit is actually getting there. I feel like a lot of that is starting to come, you know what I'm saying, full circle. But I get what you're saying. It's like once we start having everybody's willing to work with everybody more so I understand it's like stuff going on behind the scenes, but as long as everybody focus on the bag and you can work, why not work? Why not put somebody else ahead?
And it's like
Facts.
I get it, niggas. Everybody trying to take care of their family. We gonna stop using that. I'm trying to take care. Like everybody trying to take care of their people, bro.
Yeah.
If you know as a hustler, as a man or a woman, I know how to go get 3 to 4 different bags, no matter what it is. And if you feel like how I operate, how I operate. If I feel like you dope, I'ma tell you. And like, if I want to work with you, I'ma tell you. Like, I want to work with you. You feel me? Like, if you be like, hey, my price is this, cool. But if you be like, I feel like you dope too, why we can't do something together then? Cause shit, you never know. Like, I like cook-ups in person versus over like email.
Oh yeah, for
Like
sure.
I'm like a cook-up in person type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like, but I done made some hot shit over the email though. Like, on the producer tip. But producers start coming outside too. Start coming outside. But no, like if like I said, if it be top niggas like this nigga hard, and they is like show love, but they'll never be like, come fuck with me, like shit, give me opportunity, like shit,
And that's
or
really
any
how it
nigga
is.
opportunity for real to just show, like, you know, just to chop it up, have a conversation, and grab gems. Like I was watching Royce and Courtney Bell, and Royce was like, shit, he had already liked it what he was like Courtney was doing.
Yeah.
Courtney was like, I've been a fan of Royce, like, and they just was like, I ain't saying be like that, like taking a gun under your wing, but if you got some gems, and you know, like, nigga, I done went from this deal, or I done had this bag go for me, this bag, just tell a nigga like, hey, like, don't try to stay away from this. Just give a couple gems.
It's so simple. Like you said, Detroit just has that extra.
Everybody a celebrity, bro. Everybody a celebrity.
They just
like,
got an extra nobody like that beef. It started in the streets really, because after like the 60s and 70s, after the drugs came in, like people started getting money.
Right.
And ain't nobody, and it gets cold in the wintertime. Like it's not like you can just be outside and just link up and have cookouts and shit like that.
Type shit.
So niggas got real deadly out here, but I think that it's a new day.
I feel like it's
We coming
getting
to a
better
new
though.
era.
Like,
It's definitely getting better.
shit.
Yeah.
I feel like it's getting better. Like, I feel like the turning point was when Team Meats and Dope Boys kind of like hashed everything out and like started working together. They had other niggas like, damn, them niggas did it. Oh, it's possible. Like, it's possible to. I ain't saying this. I ain't saying squash beef with everybody. Squash beef, cause some niggas deserve what's coming to them. Like, some niggas deserve that shit.
We do
But
not endorse
I'm saying,
violence on this show.
yeah, I'm not endorsing violence, but I'm saying, like, if it's, you feel me? If it ain't nobody die, ain't no blood shed, that's not no real beef, bro. Like, if y'all just say a little this, little that, and nobody was really hurt or nobody was killed, squash that shit. It's so much money out here. Niggas can take care of their family. Like, that's the end goal.
And the funny thing is too, like when you start getting real money, you don't even want to be living in the city no more. You want to move out to the suburbs.
You want to
West
move out the
Bloomfield.
way because it's a peace of mind. Like, I don't like hearing gunshots all the time. And
to me, that's when the city really gonna start turning up. Cause you got all these people in the suburbs, all these people in corporate America, all these people who know how to do Facebook ads. They know how to do marketing. They know how to get exposure.
Right.
Linking up with the real talent that's in the city. Once the suburbs and the cities start mixing again and really doing good business, I feel like it's gonna be.
I'll say like the younger crowd in the that's like, you know, like damn near anywhere from 20 to 30. That's like a young crowd to me, in my opinion. So like when like different motherfuckers start mixing in with people like business lawyers and like different people just start mixing in and incorporating like, oh shit, we can like, do this shit together and like build something up. It'll be, more of a like, damn, okay, this shit raw.
I feel like for other places, like say you from a small town, right? From a small town, nobody really made it there before, right? So you're gonna be the first one. But in Detroit, you start to see examples. So I feel like people that's not from Detroit, they see examples, and what that just means is like it's opportunity over there. So that's gonna bring the corporate people you talking about, the lawyers. They're gonna want to move into a place like Detroit and start feeling that culture.
But I've been seeing that a lot, like over the course of like years. I'll say probably like the past 5. Ever since they start working on downtown and
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you seeing it because. Niggas is driving Benz, not just Charlies and Durang. Niggas driving Benz and nice shit through the city. So it's like, okay, y'all seeing what's going on, shit. Yeah. Everybody coming up trying to throw it back at this motherfucker. QC, nigga, CMG, Empire damn near got the whole Detroit on this roster type like, shit. So it's like,
they in the city looking, man. I feel like right now, if anything, it's the best time to do music in Detroit. You feel me? Like
if you good.
I mean, if you consistent, you willing to
say the weak shit, save all that other shit for that other shit. No, for real. Fuck all of that. No, cause fuck all of that. We gonna keep it a whole 100. For sure. If you know you ain't got it, bro, and your man's just hyping you up, go to another source.
So how many sources you gotta go to let you know if you ask?
No, some real shit. Like I done been in rooms with niggas I don't know. Yeah. And niggas was like, you hard. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. And then like you get in some more rooms and niggas be like, damn, this nigga hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then you start, okay. Yeah. If you get at least like 5 different sources that niggas you don't know tell you like you could do something with this shit. Yeah. Get serious. But if you know Boo Boo and Ray Ray is your main mans and they telling you like, bro, this shit hard as hell. Is it really hard? Like
it's gonna be another song.
Not trying to hoe niggas, but you gotta be realistic. Yeah. Like, is that shit really hard, bro? Cause some of this shit I be hearing, I be like, son, that. Man, you feel on some real like I could have wrote for you, nigga. If you was gonna go in there and say some bull, I could have wrote for you.
Oh man,
but no, like niggas got talent. Come to the forefront. Yeah. It ain't gotta be rapping in front of the camera. It could be behind the camera.
The gonna rise to the top though. Yeah. Like everybody know, like if you put everybody knew Jay-Z was cold. Like you can't deny that shit. Yeah. Like even when he was on Reasonable Doubt, like you knew that nigga got talent. So the Primo's gonna rise to the top, but. Yeah, man, we just doing something for the city, trying to come up and really turn up. So
before we wrap things up, I want you to go ahead and say your Instagram name, man. Make sure everybody got that content out there.
Damn. Oh, all right. My Instagram is R1IZZ Riz on Instagram, and then I forgot the Twitter handle. I be on Twitter, but I forgot that shit. And then it's Riz R1ZZ on all platforms. Got new music coming soon. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, y'all.
Anything else you want to add, man?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, man. So that's a wrap. This is episode 1, man. I appreciate you, Riz, man. It's the start of something great. You feel me?
All right, start. This ain't the end.
Yes, sir.
Gotta be consistent.
We'll be back next week with the 1932 Sound Podcast. Until then, have a great week.
I did some fry earlier, so like some of this I wasn't recording, but I got like